So good morning to all of you.
Good morning, sir.
Due to some technical problems, yesterday I have sent you one link, but it is not working. Then I have tried to on next, but that is also not working. Then third one is success. So this is a new app. We are not that much friendly to handle with. So after some times we are making it very perfectly. So in the last period, we are started the new topic, that is material cost. And in the material cost, the various aspects regarding the material, that is a material quality, quantity, right price, right place, right source, and what is the role of material in the production. Everything we are considered in detail. So today we are again thinking over what is material control. Just I have always used the word material control, material control, material control. But what is that material control and how it is to be implemented, how it is to be successed, and how it is to be benefited to the business concern where the cost accounting system is to be adopted. So material control concept is not, we can say, simple, or it is having the broad area. The scope of the particular material cost and material control is very wide, because from the purchasing order to the issue of the particular material to the department, everything can be included in the purchase control. And that is why when we are thinking what is material control, what is material control, then we are going to discuss what are the essential, we can say, qualities or essential system which can be used by the business organizations for the material control. So some of the material control function, when we are going to be effectively and efficiently benefited to the business organization, then in the material control system, there must have some following conditions, some following procedures, systems which is to be established for that. I have prepared the PPT, but now I am not in a position to how to share it. I will learn it and then we can share the PPT also. So I am not trying to that PPT now. I am just talking with you, and you can write the important points which are to be necessary in the material control. So when the material control word is to be used everywhere in the manufacturing, in the production, in the various types of business organizations where the material is used and the finished product is to be taken, at that time material control, material control, material control, that only concept is to be heard by all the means of the particular business organizations. So what is the best things, supporting systems, what is to be required, how it is to be implemented properly when the material control is become possible. Otherwise, we are always saying that we can lose our weight, we can minimize our weight, and we can become a healthy, but it is only in our mind, it is not find in the actual practice. And that is why weight control, then healthy remaining, that is we consider, every human being is considering, I must be healthy, I must be a slim and thin, I must be a very active person, like that. But whether it is possible to all the persons, when we are seen in the society, the peoples are overweighted. When we look that particular person who was overweighted, we can laugh in the mind. Then what is his life? How it is to be doing his life or life enjoying his life, and we may suggest him if the person is our relative, our friend, then we can say that so and so, your weight is very high and you control yourself. So controlling is not that much easy task. Anybody can say that you can control yourself, you can control your weight, your that is all the things, but it is not possible to the all the peoples, all the persons, but some organizations, those who are having the systematic, we can say, procedure, systematic scientific implementation, then controlling is possible. Now Ramdev Baba is always saying, control your weight, be healthy, do yoga. But how many people are doing the yoga? So everybody is saying that we are going to be controlled, we are going to be happily life in the particular person, but it is not possible. But when material control, just I have always again told you, controlling, everybody is controlling, but it is not possible in a 100% manner. We are having angry, sometimes we are having again happy, sometimes, but happiness is not to be remain that much long period of time. Some we can say sadness are come, some again some problems are come, some tensions are come, some other issues are comes, and then we are going to be, we can say, in the tension. And that is why saying only control, and that's why using the material control, all the business organizations are going to be have the proper system of material control. And then for that purpose, what types of, we can say, things, conditions, systems are to be required, that we can discuss here today. So for the sound material control system, write some words which I have repeat again and again. For the sound material control system, there must be required some conditions, there must be required some necessary things. In that, number one is proper coordination between departments. Now in the manufacturing or production organization, various departments are working. That is, purchase department is there, production department is there, inspection department is there, storage department is there, accounting department is there. So in the case of material, purchasing, then production, then inspection, then issue of material, then accounting procedure, all the departments must have the coordination, and then only the material control is to be possible. So particular things must be completed by the particular department very properly. Purchasing department purchase the material, then production department produce the articles or the commodities from the material, then issue department issues the material, then inspection department inspect the quality, what is the quantity, what are the things, everything is to be done by the particular department. But if there is no coordination in the departments, then material control is not to be possible. So in the sound control material system, there must be required a coordination, proper coordination among the departments, between the departments, and then only material control is to be possible. Then second one is competent authority. Now for the material purchasing, material issuing, material storing, and material stock taking, everywhere there must be a checking. Without checking, without supervision, without any system, if the material is to be purchased, material is to be issued, material is to be stored, then the material control is not properly done. And that is why when the competent authority is given the permission, when you have to purchase, the purchase department, the purchase manager, when your requisition form is given to him, then he can analyze that particular requisition form, how much material is required from various types of departments. Then he can make the total of all the departments and give the purchase order to the supplier. So this type of, we can say, competent authority for purchasing also, for receiving also, for storage also. In the storage, the storekeeper is there. The responsibility of the storekeeper is to maintain the record of the material issued, material received, and all the things which are to be done in the material storage. So everybody's authority, authenticity must be there. When the purchase is done, you have to give the purchase order. Don't say that so and so quantity, so and so material is required to us. Orally, it is not to be done. It is to be done with the help of written form, and a purchasing order is given, quotations are given, then tenders are given. So all the procedures must be followed by the proper purchase department, and then that is the authentic work which is done by the purchase department. Then when the receipts, material receipts are there, at that time material receipts department can check, inspect everything as per the order, whether the material is coming or not, whether there is some wastage, whether there is some other, we can say, wear and tears in the material, that cannot be accepted by the particular receipt department. Otherwise, so many loss due to the wear and tear of material, careless handling of the material is to be there in the transit, and it can be bared by the particular person. The supplier is responsible for that. We may know that the supplier has taken the insurance when the material is to be supplied from, we can say, foreign countries. We are imported from foreign countries, means supplier is from foreign country and we are the importer. And that is why when in the transit the goods are destroyed, when the goods are to be damaged, and that type of damage is to be bared by the particular supplier. And when the receipt department is not checking that, what type of quantity, what type of quality, what is the volume, price, everything can be checked by the receipt department, and then only the competent authority is to be considered. In the case of issue department, orally you don't issue the material. You can have the particular requisition form, and that is to be completed by the particular authority. There must be signature of the particular head of the department. Many persons are appointed for the authenticity, and that authentic person, now in the case of we can say educational, we are in our college, there are 9 to 10 departments: chemistry, zoology, then botany, physics, commerce, English, Marathi. So many departments are there. But when the authenticity is come to the department, when any student come in the college, he can contact to me as the head of the department. And when I signed, then the authenticity comes. And that is the authenticity of the particular issue department, purchase department, receipt department, storage department, and stock taking department also. So everything is to be authentic. It must be signed by the particular person. That particular person, when signed, he is the responsible for that. And that is why in the material control, the competent authority must be signed on the particular, we can say, the format. Then again, proper forms are to be used. Now in the material control or material purchasing, various types of forms are to be used. Printed forms, prescribed printed forms are to be used for the purchasing, and these printed forms are available in the particular management office. When the purchase department is doing that work, then he can fill up the forms various types of printed forms, and that forms must be a proper forms used to be utilized. Otherwise, somebody is given his requirement on the plain paper. Somebody has given his requirement on notebook paper. Somebody is given his requirement on the diary paper. Small diaries are given to the particular person. Then if that particular document or form is not there, you can deny. You can say, we can don't supply you, we can don't give you the material without the forms. So we are having also the forms in the college. If you require bona fide, the bona fide form is there. If you require the TC LC form, the LC form is there. If you require the mark sheet is there. So everywhere the printed forms are to be there, and that is why such types of forms, if used, then proper material control is to be possible. These forms are to be kept as document, record, proof that so and so material is to be issued, so and so is to be purchased, so as to is to be receipts, so as to is to be quantity. All the things are to be having in the record, and at any time when the particular things are to be checked by the senior persons, then they found that there is a requisition form, there is a purchase form, there is a issue form. So all the forms are to be in printed form and not on the sheet, small paper, some of the pieces of the paper. And sometimes some people are doing whatever may be the we can say paper available in the pocket, he can write it and give that particular. So such types of things may not be happen in the proper material control system. And internal check system. Now in the auditing, we are studying what is internal check. One person's work is automatically checked by another person. That is known as internal check system. So in the material, when the purchasing comes, purchase order is given, material is comes, receipts are there, issues are there, stores records are there. At every level, at every point, there must be a proper internal checking system. So checking means you are giving some restrictions, have limitations, and then the particular transactions are to be done very properly. So internal check system means one person's work is to be automatically checked by other person. In the bank, when you are going to withdraw the money, then whatever may be the amount, if the small amount is there up to 10,000, up to 20,000, at cash counter you can get it very easily. But when you are withdraw the money about 20,000, then 50,000, then 1 lakh or more than that, then you must have to take the counter signatures from the competent authority. The cashier is not allowed to withdraw the money of rupees 25,000 on the cash counter. You may first go to the main person, then he can give the permission, and then the transaction is to be completed. So just a minute. बंद केलंय मी. So some interior work is going on now. The particular things are to be shifted, that is to be adjusted, that are to be managed. So sorry for that. So when the proper internal check system is to be established, then material control is possible. So internal check system must be adopted and it should be implemented properly for the proper material control system. Then storage of material. Now when the order is given in the huge quantity, you must think whether we are having that much storage capacity with the organization or not. Otherwise, you can purchasing the agriculture product in the season on the huge quantity, but if the storage capacity is not with the organization, then that agriculture product or raw material which you can purchase, that can be wastage, that can be perishable, that can be having the huge losses to the particular organization. And that's why your storage capacity, how you can store it, when the storage capacity is with you with all the equipments, then that storage becomes the systematic and scientific storage for that. So storage capacity must be taken into consideration. Sometimes we see in the TV or read in the newspapers that when the rain is raining, due to the raining, some types of agriculture markets, they are not that much storage capacity. Some plastic papers are to be put on the various types of foods, various types of ingredients, and that are to be, again, due to heavy rain, they are to be come into loss, and such types of storage capacity, if not available, you cannot properly control the material. So your storage capacity must be taken into consideration, and then the proper material control is to be possible. Otherwise, 50%, 25%, 30%, whatever may be the loss that can be occurred due to the natural calamities. आपल्याला माहिती असतं की पावसाच्या दिवसामध्ये शेतकऱ्यांच्याकडे काही स्टोरेज कॅपॅसिटी नसते. शेतामध्ये पिकं कापून ठेवलेले असतात, त्याला व्यवस्थित जरी त्यांनी गोळा करून ठेवलेले असले, काहीतरी त्याला पेंडा बांधलेला असला, काय जरी केलेलं असलं तरी पावसामुळं आपण कागद टाकला त्याच्यावरती प्लास्टिकचा, एवढा मोठा पाऊस झाला की सगळ्या पेंडेच्या पेंडे लोकांचे वाहून गेले. अगदी नदी नाल्यातून वाहून जाताना लोकांनी बघितले, बट दे आर नॉट डुईंग एनिथिंग फॉर दॅट. सो इफ द situation is beyond the control, you are have some, we can say, arrangement for that. But if the natural calamities are comes, the material can be wastage. There is no control on the particular natural calamities. So every business organization, when purchasing the material, at that time they can take into consideration what is the storage capacity and what is the storage system with them. Cold storages must be required for the perishable, then other storage capacities are required. So whatever may be the material which you can purchase, that material is very well, that is costly, sometimes not that much costly, but you are having the huge losses in that particular material if you are not properly make the storage of that material. Then other thing is stock taking. Now in the material control system, stock taking is also plays very important role. Stock taking means measuring the stock after some intervals, or I can always say that if purchasing is done, issue is done, storage is done, then outgoing of the material is there. At every level you must have the stock taking. आजचं उद्यावर ढकलायचं नाही, आजचं काम आताच करायचं. मटेरियल तुम्ही इश्यू केलं की बघू आता उद्या दोन्ही मिळून लिहू असं जर म्हटलं तर त्याची क्वांटिटी, त्याची प्राइस, त्याच्या सगळ्या गोष्टी काही वेळेला चुकण्याची शक्यता असते. सो दॅट टाइप्स ऑफ थिंग्स मे नॉट बी हॅपन इफ यू आर हॅव्हिंग द स्टॉक टेकिंग सिस्टम. Stock taking means actually the stock can be checked, it can be measured. इश्यू केला, समजा 10,000 टन तुमच्याकडे माल होता, त्याच्यातले 2,000 टन तुम्ही इश्यू केला, तर 8,000 टन प्रत्यक्ष आहे का नाही हे बघितलं पाहिजे. ऑन द रेकॉर्ड इट इज नॉट ओनली इनफ. द फिजिकल that material must be required. Physical presence of that material is also required. नाहीतर मग चोरटे चोरून नेतात आणि आपलेच लोक म्हणजे स्टोरेज मधलेच काही लोक लंपास करतात. आपल्या मला कधी कधी ऐकायला मिळतं की आपल्या कंटेनर यार्ड मध्ये बऱ्याचशा वस्तू लोक म्हणजे बाहेर अशा सप्लाय करतात की त्या कंटेनर यार्डच्या मार्काला माहिती सुद्धा असत नाही कुठला माल आहे, कंटेनरचा माल आहे. आणि वाट इकडे मोफत, म्हणजे तिकडून कुठून तरी आणायचं आणि इकडे वाटत सुटायचं आणि मग पुन्हा लोकांना म्हणायचं हा मी कंटेनर यार्डामध्ये फार मोठ्या पोस्टवर कामाला आहे. कसली पोस्ट? चोराची पोस्ट. सो यू आर द थेफ्ट. सो इफ समबडी इज डुईंग द immaterial things that is not that is legally, then we can say that he is not honest man, he is not the particular man. So such types of things, stock taking is to be there. जिथं स्टॉक टेकिंग करणारा जर चोरी करत असेल मग कशाला पाहिजे? शेत कुंपण असून काय उपयोगाचं असत नाही, कुंपणच शेत खातं म्हणतात लोक. सो दॅट टाइप ऑफ थिंग्स मस्ट नॉट बी देअर. Stock taking on stock taker, both persons are very important. They are having the mutual understanding with them and they must be honest one. आपण व्यवसायामुळे आहोत, व्यवसाय आपल्याला पगार देतो, आपण ऑर्गनायझेशन मध्ये काम करतो, ऑर्गनायझेशनचं एक पैशाचं देखील मी नुकसान होऊ देणार नाही अशी जेव्हा भावना होते, ॲट दॅट टाइम मटेरियल कंट्रोल इज टू बी पॉसिबल. अदरवाईज ओनली एव्हरीबडी इज सेईंग असं व्हायला नको पाहिजे, असं आपण केलं पाहिजे. म्हणणारे भरपूर असतात पण करणारा एखादा दुसराच असतो. सो दॅट टाइप ऑफ थिंग्स मे नॉट बी हॅपन इन द केस ऑफ मटेरियल कंट्रोल. देन रिपोर्टिंग, प्रॉपर रिपोर्टिंग फॉर द पर्टिक्युलर मटेरियल is also necessary. Everybody should report to the concerned department, to the management in a efficient manner. Reporting must be taken. When the reporting is given, the report taker who is accepting the report, he must check how the report is to be written, what the quantity, what the measures are there, which persons are having putting their signatures. आता रिपोर्टिंग विदाउट सिग्नेचर त्याला काहीच अर्थ राहत नाही. सिग्नेचर म्हणजे महत्वाचा भाग समजला. देअर मस्ट बी ए स्टॅम्प, देअर मस्ट बी ए सिग्नेचर and then the document become the authentic document. And that is why reporting daily, reporting weekly, reporting fortnightly, reporting monthly, reporting quarterly, reporting half yearly, अशा सगळ्या सिस्टम मध्ये तुमचं ट्रान्झॅक्शन टर्नओव्हर किती आहे, डेली मध्ये ट्रान्झॅक्शन जर जास्त असतील तर डेली रिपोर्टिंग इज मस्ट बी रिक्वायर्ड. आणि ट्रान्झॅक्शन कमी असतील तर आफ्टर 8 डेज, एक दिवसाआड असायला पाहिजे. त्याच्यापेक्षाही जर अजून जरा कमी ट्रान्झॅक्शन असतील तर आठवड्याला असावं, 15 दिवसाला असावं, महिन्याला असावं, 3 महिन्याला असावं. पण शक्यतो मटेरियलच्या बाबतीमध्ये रिपोर्टिंग मस्ट बी विदिन अ वीक. वीकली इज इनफ, बट वेअर द ट्रान्झॅक्शन्स आर मोर, डेली रिपोर्टिंग इज ऑल्सो रिक्वायर्ड for the particular type of material control. And then reconciliation. Just we have completed the cost reconciliation statement. Reconciliation, what is the accounting records? Financial accounting records is mentioned. Purchasing is to be recorded in the financial accounting. Then other things are to be recorded in the cost accounting. So we can match the things, whether in the financial accounting it is differently recorded, whether it is recorded in the cost accounting differently. And if there are some again points which are not recorded in cost accounting and which are recorded in financial accounting, that is known as reconciliation, that we have studied very well. And that is why both the accounting statements of the material can be reconciliated. Then it is to be known as there is a tallied, there is a no any malpractices, and all the things are to be controlled very properly. So reconciliation of the financial statement as well as cost statement in the case of material control is also important, and that is the things which are to be very important. Now, these are the sound, we can say, material control system. Here the different types of 9 to 8 topic, that is points we are discussed now. Now again I give you some important hints to you. So what are the objectives of material control? Why the material control is done? What are the object? What are the main things behind the material control? So one by one, only four objectives are there. We can consider it and then we can stop our lecture. So the main objective of the material control is adequacy of inventory. Adequate inventory must be maintained because of the material control system. Adequate, we can say, inventory means which may not be more or less, which may not be high or low. That is known as adequate. माणसाचं म्हणजे पुन्हा मला सगळ्या गोष्टी सोप्या करून सांगाव्या वाटतात की आपल्या शरीरामध्ये ब्लडचं प्रेशर किती असावं, 90 to 120. साधारण डॉक्टरकडे गेल्यानंतर आपण चेकअप जेव्हा करतो तेव्हा आपल्याला हाताला म्हणजे कोपऱ्याला दंडावरती डॉक्टर काहीतरी तसले चिकट लावतात आणि पंपिंग करतात. पण जर आपलं ब्लड प्रेशर 90 ते 120 दरम्यान असेल तर दॅट इज नॉर्मल. बिलो 90 लो बीपी, above 120 high BP. So such types of things are to be adequate material. Adequacy of material means which is not more or less. It is a adequate. कपडे जास्त ढगळ पण असू नये आणि जास्त फिट पण असू नये, माणसाला सूट होतील असे कपडे असावेत. म्हणजे त्याला म्हणायचं ॲडिक्वसी. ॲडिक्वसी ऑफ इन्व्हेंटरी. आपल्या भाषेत सांगितलं म्हणजे तुम्हाला थोडं समजतं म्हणून मी सांगतो. सो ॲडिक्वसी ऑफ इन्व्हेंटरी, नो मोर, नो लेस, नो हाय, नो लो. As and when you require, it must be available. The material must be available as and when you require. Otherwise you required but it is not available, then the production is to be break up. It is to be stopped. And that is why adequacy of inventory, which is not less, which is not more, and that is, we can say, that is adequate. Then minimization of inventory. Now this is another objective, minimization. Now we can always say the adequate and minimization. How it is possible? So minimization of inventory means when the material is to be purchased, it may be economically tolerable to the business organization. That is why minimization of inventory. So somebody is presenting, don't do anything. ही सिस्टम नवीन आहे, कोणी मध्येच काय हात घालून काय करू नका, कारण याच्यामध्ये पुन्हा जर काय झालं तर मला अडचण होईल. कोणीतरी आता प्रेझेंट करत होतं काहीतरी. सो मिनिमायझेशन ऑफ इन्व्हेंटरी मस्ट बी देअर. ऑप्टिमम इन्व्हेंटरी, minimization of inventory, that means when anything is happened because of minimization of inventory, if we can say suppose fire is occurred, some natural calamities are happened, then there must be a minimum loss if you are having the minimum minimization of inventory. हे तुमचं नुकसान होणं, आग लागली असेल, पूर आला असेल, अजून काय झालं असेल, याच्यामध्ये जर काही गोष्टी होत असतील तर तुमचं नुकसान देखील कमी व्हावं यासाठी minimization of inventory is to be the main object of the material control. Then continuity of production. Write down third, continuity of production. Now inventory control is required for the continuation of production. Continuity in the production means no any obstacles, no any difficulties, no any breakup, and no any stoppage of the production. And that is the object of the material control. When the material is required, it must be made available, and that is the continuity of production is possible. Otherwise, in a month, if 3-4 days because of non-availability of material, the production is stopped, then ultimately you are having the losses in the business organization. So only because of material, your production may not be stopped. That is why continuity of production can be maintained. That is also the one objective of the material control. Then minimize of cost of purchasing. Cost of purchasing is playing very important role. Just I have always told you, 1 rupee, then 50 paise, 10 paise, even single paisa is also important in the pricing. 0.5 is also important, not a single paisa, but 0.5. That is also important in the costing. And that is why minimization of cost of purchasing, that is also considered, and then the material control is to be done very properly. Otherwise 10 रुपये जास्त गेले म्हणून काय होतंय, बरंच काही होतं. Minimization of cost purchasing, that is very important. If a single paisa or 0.5 paise is to be saved by you, then it can have the maximum profitability to the business organization because of that minimization of cost of purchasing. Then reduction of wages, wastage, not wages. Now proper handling of material is the main object of material control. Reduction of wastage, when the proper handling is not done, proper care is not taken, then the wastage or wear and tear damage is more. And that is why reduction of wastage, when the object is behind the material control, it can be made very carefully. Handling is made, storage is made very carefully, and everything is to be properly taken into consideration. Then a space for the storage. Space for the storage, just I have told you, because of non-availability of storage capacity in India, in Maharashtra, near about 20 to 30% agriculture products are to be wastaged. आपण 100% उत्पादन घेतो असं म्हणतो, पण ते सगळं आपल्याला हाताला मिळतं का? त्याच्यामध्ये 20 ते 30% वेस्टेज असतं. मग ते वेस्टेज आपल्याला अनेक ठिकाणी बघायला मिळतं. तशा प्रकारचं वेस्टेज हे म्हणजे आपण 100% उत्पादन म्हणतो, पण 70%च आपल्या हाताला लागतं. दॅट टाइप ऑफ थिंग्स आर ऑल्सो टू बी देअर इन द यूज ऑफ स्पेस. स्पेस ही जागा जर चांगल्या पद्धतीची स्टोरेजची असेल तर आपल्याला मटेरियल कंट्रोल हे एक चांगला ऑब्जेक्ट आहे असं आपण म्हणता येईल. त्यासाठी स्पेस इज आणि सिस्टमॅटिक स्टोरेज इज ऑल्सो रिक्वायर्ड. कुठं कुठला माल ठेवलेला आहे हे स्टोअर किपरलाच माहिती नसेल, त्याला कोडिंग दिलेलं असतं. त्या जागेच्या बाबतीमध्ये ABCD 1 2 3 4 असं कोडिंग असतं. काही वेळेला कॉम्बिनेशन असतं, 1A 1B 1C अशा पद्धतीने त्याचं क्लासिफिकेशन देखील केलं जातं. की जिथं आपल्याला आपल्या लायब्ररीमध्ये आपण गेल्यानंतर लायब्ररीमध्ये देखील पुस्तकांचं अशा विशिष्ट पद्धतीनं कोडिंग केलेलं असतं की तुमचं पुस्तक तुम्हाला 5 मिनिटात तुम्हाला लायब्ररीयन देतात. त्याचं कोडिंग सिस्टम आहे. नाहीतर जा तुम्ही घ्या शोधा, ते आपल्याला सांगतात अमुक अमक्या रॅकमध्ये जावा सर, तुम्हाला ते पुस्तक मिळेल. आपण तिथं गेलो की आपल्याला ते, नाहीतर अख्खी लायब्ररी ढूंढली तरी आपल्याला हाताला काहीच नाही लागणार. डोंगर पोखरायचा आणि उंदीर हाती लागायचा. तर अशा प्रकारचं असू नये. त्यासाठी यूज ऑफ पेसेस इज ऑल्सो व्हेरी इम्पॉर्टंट. इफेक्टिव्ह स्टोरेज इज ऑल्सो रिक्वायर्ड अँड प्रिपरेशन ऑफ बजेट. बजेट प्रिपरेशन इज ऑल्सो द मेन ऑब्जेक्ट ऑफ दी पर्टिक्युलर मटेरियल कंट्रोल. तर आज आपण इथं थांबूया. उद्याच्या पिरियडला आपण परचेस ऑफ मटेरियल. आता ह्या सगळ्या गोष्टी मी का सांगतोय, थेअरी क्वेश्चन हे तुम्हाला परीक्षेला विचारले जाणार आहेत. त्यामुळं जे जे मी बोलतो ते मुद्दे तुमच्या वहीमध्ये ठेवा. जे जे मी सांगतो ते तुम्ही लिहून काढत जा आणि ज्या ज्या गोष्टी महत्त्वाच्या असतात त्या मी पुन्हा पुन्हा रिपीट करतो. यासाठी आपण त्या कराव्यात. कारण डिसेंबरमध्ये होणारी परीक्षा मल्टी चॉईस क्वेश्चन असतील, MCQs असतील आणि त्या MCQ मध्ये काय विचारतील हे सांगता येत नाही, म्हणून आपण 1 बाय 1 त्या सगळ्या गोष्टी त्या ठिकाणी करत आहोत. ठीक आहे, आता इथं आपण थांबूया. ओके, बाय.